some of you will be surprised to learn that one of the hottest products out there is slime. Yeah, kids love to play with it. And I am telling you because it's in every single one of the fibers of my carpets. It's all over my house. And the thing that's really interesting, though, about slime is it is an art. And there's a lot of social media on it, a ton of tutorials. This is like a real thing and a movement out there. And there's actually a really interesting soothing aspect to it. And when my teachers were telling me, like, please don't let your daughter bring stuff in her backpack, with like squishies and slime, it's very sensorial. And so it's very soothing to a lot of people. And today we have a slime expert to tell us more. She's actually an amazing entrepreneur too. And I really, really love her story. So please welcome teen slime entrepreneur, Jay Kang. Hi,
Jay. Thanks for having me on the show.
You know, we've actually been really excited about the prospect of you coming here because you launched Snoop Slimes when you were just 13 years old. How?
Well, ever since I was 6 years old, I wanted to become an entrepreneur, and I would always write down on my, dream journal that I always wanted to, own a business, but I just never knew when that time would come. But, in the summer of 2016, I was just scrolling through Instagram like a normal teenager, and I found out that, these people were playing with this stuff called slime. And at first I didn't really know much about it. So I decided to do more digging and research into it and realized that people are actually selling this product. So I decided to ask my mom if she could help me invest $200 into this business that I wanted to start. And, in the beginning, my sister was like, we can just get a fancy dinner with those $200, but I decided to use those money and invest it into the ingredients that I needed to make my first slime. And after that, I opened my first Etsy shop. I started my slime account on Instagram. And after 2 weeks, I started getting some sales and it just blew up from there.
I mean, you have a full-on slime office with 4 employees. 4! How does it feel to be the CEO of a company?
It feels amazing, being able to have my own schedule every single day, being my own boss. It's, so amazing. And also being able to be creative, waking up in the morning, having to think of new slime ideas and just being able to look at so many different things and so many different aspects of business. Like, it's amazing. And it's really difficult to sometimes balance school life and business life and social life with my friends. But with my time management skills, I'm able to cope with all those and work it all out.
Well, will you teach me how to do some slime right now? I mean, and by the way, I hope my daughters are, so savvy like you. I'm gonna love them, obviously, no matter what. And I'm so excited to see, like my daughters already think they know what they want to do, and maybe those dreams will stick. But I love supporting them. And it's funny because as an adult, slime is like, it really gets messy in your house when your kids are working with it. And I've always supported them. I'm like, play with the slime. I'll figure it out. I'll clean it up. Okay, so teach me. What do we do?
All right, Drew. So we'll be making a candy corn inspired slime since Halloween is coming up soon. So we're first going to pour 2 cups of glue into the bowl.
By the way, I wish this is what the slime kit at my house looks like. Olive just makes her own ratios. It's all over the place. I mean, she's like a mad scientist. I call her the alchemist arsonist, which I know sounds like a really dark name, but she really is. She loves to get into everything.
Yeah, it's all an experiment. All right, now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking soda into the same bowl.
Done.
And then we're gonna use a spatula and we're gonna mix both of these ingredients up together. And just mix it thoroughly. You gotta make sure everything's just all mixed nice.
My God, literally I am in Olive's happy place right now. If we were playing with like Barbies and princesses, I'd be in Frankie's happy place.
All right, now we're gonna take some contact lens solution.
Yep, right here.
We're gonna pour just a little bit at a time into the slime. You don't wanna make it, you don't wanna pour too much in because it will make the slime too stiff. So just keep pouring a little bit. Don't pour too much. There you go. Yep. And then just keep stirring. Keep stirring, Drew.
That's a contact solution? Yeah,
Yes.
That makes sense. I see all these bottles of like empty OptiFresh all over the floor. So yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I think we might need to add a little bit more. So add a little bit more contact lens solution.
Okay.
You want the slime to start getting off the bowl, start unsticking.
Okay. Oh, God.
Yep. Keep mixing.
Okay. You know what? By the way,
Work out.
I think what we can do also is like turn this into a workout. I think maybe if you open a gym membership to a slime factory, and then we can, like, the moms can help their kids by working out their mom arms.
That would be perfect. All right, keep stirring. Keep stirring.
Oh God. You know what? Oh, can I please add these? These are my favorite. These are my absolute favorite. Someone else made this wonderful slime, let's face it. I did not make this. But I'm adding the colored balls in. Oh God, Now I'm going rogue. I'm fired.
Keep adding it and
I've got googly eyes. I'm going for it because we're going to commercial and I'm like, you know what? My slime's getting everything. How does this look?
that looks amazing.
Oh God. By the way, I'm not kidding. If anyone has any interest, please go on social media and get into the slime world because it is so relaxing. It is so artistic. It really is a very important movement for people. And like, it's so nice to meet you, and it is so nice to see a young woman such as yourself doing so much with your life at such a young age. You are such an inspiration. And my daughter is gonna be so jealous of this segment when she sees it. I'm in deep trouble. So do you mind if I sidebar with you, Jay, and maybe see how, if I could ever like FaceTime you with her?
I would love to send her any slimes that she would like.
Oh my God, she'll be your biggest fan, Jay, and we are too. Thank you so much for coming.